Hey guys, welcome to Miracles with Mary, and in this video, this is how I manifested a miracle part 3. My life is led by synchronicities. So I'm at the point where I do not really use my logical mind. I actually have to put more effort to create logic out of a situation. I just follow my heart and my intuition, and I've just never been happier. And following signs and synchronicities have changed my life over and over and over again. So how I'm going to structure this video is I'm going to give you the two definitions of synchronicities, and I'm going to give you 3 short stories of how following synchronicities changed my life. And later at the end, I'm going to give you definitions or what it means when you see repeating numbers. So stay till the end. The whole thing is going to be valuable. The whole how it's going to be structured is going to help you understand. Okay. So the 2 definitions I have for synchronicities is the first one: when two right triangles come into perfect union. So that's a definition that one of my soul mothers gave me. And then the second definition, which is from this book, Feel Free to Prosper, it is a waiting period for the elements to align perfectly, which is what she calls a synchronicity. For me personally, synchronicity is when things keep repeating and it's the same energy, and it helps me take that action, inspired action. So the 3 stories I'm going to give you, one is following an animal, the second is following numbers, and the third is following songs, and all of those changed my life. So the first story is about an eagle. So these are stories from pain to turning pain into purpose or pain into passion. So the sign of an eagle. So let's see, probably last year I was working at a job that freaking depressed me, that gave me anxiety. And I didn't like the authorities that were working above me. It just did not make sense. And I would just go into work with my stomach churning, and I would have so much anxiety, and I'd feel fear. And it took me a while to realize, wait, those emotions are telling me something. Get out of there. So it was such a painful, emotionally painful, psychologically abusive job that I had to quit. And I just I'm using this low vibration energy to change it into something else. So that's one way to deal with karma, is change a negative situation into a positive. So it actually led me to leaving the state in Iowa. I was living in Iowa and moving to Colorado to follow my dreams. So what happened, I'm going to go to this point where I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado, and I was with 2 friends. I was there. I printed 3 resumes. I was at this Asian restaurant with a large sushi boat, and it caught somebody's attention. I'm just going to say her name because she's been played a significant role in my life, Kathy. She was like, oh, that's a huge sushi boat. And we got into talking about spirituality and consciousness. And there was this song that played above the restaurant. It was a patio, and it was at a wedding reception. It was a song by the Backstreet Boys called I Want It That Way. And I was like, wait a minute, guys. I heard this song 2 weeks ago play in my head, and I do not listen to Backstreet Boys, so I don't know why it came to my head 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, wait a minute, this song is telling me pay attention to what's happening right now. And so later I got to know Kathy in that situation. She was sitting with her daughter at a table just one table away from me, and I told her in my life story. I said, I'm here in Fort Collins to see if I fall in love with the vibration here, and I said, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for a home. And she said, hey, I'm hiring, I am a Starbucks manager. And I was thinking, oh yeah, sure, I'm here to start my own business, but yeah, I need a job. And she said, my store is on Eagle Drive. And I said, wait a minute. I watched a YouTube video 2 weeks ago that said eagle is a sign of a miracle. And then she said, the eagle has landed. So I was like, okay, these are 2 signs. I said, just go, move forward with her. We exchanged numbers. She hired me a month later. I only packed 30% of my stuff from Iowa, and I drove 700 miles to Colorado. It just felt like a freaking movie. I was following my dreams, and the mountains heal me so much. So following the sign of the eagle, led me to her, and eventually it led me to a school to study natural medicine and bioenergetic medicine. It has eagles everywhere, and I followed while I was working at Starbucks, I had a dog named Eagle come in, and his owner was a Vietnamese naturopath, and she was what led me to the school to study natural medicine. So I kept following Sign of the Eagle, and the office at the school, it kept having eagles everywhere. But anyway, this point right now, I dropped out of school to pursue numerology and law of attraction, just to teach and for my YouTube channel and all that stuff. So yeah, the sign of an eagle. The second story is following numbers. So I follow 11, I follow 111, and I also follow 1111. Those are signs of awakening. It is a reminder to you, according to numerology, that you are the creator. Something new is happening, and it's your job. Like, take action now. You are the creator. You are in charge of your reality, and it also means new beginnings in numerology. The one does. So 2 examples of following that number that changed my life. So I was due for to take an exam to be certified as a bioenergetic therapist, auricular therapist, and I did not study much because I'm not left brain, I'm more right brained, and I did not have the attention for biology or chemistry. It's just because my cousins, they're like pharmacists or physician's assistants, so I'm like, oh, if they can do it, then I can do it too, but I want to do natural medicine. And the day before the exam, I was having depressing thoughts. I was like, I can't do this. I haven't studied, and I was just there at that school as a reminder to tell me that there are people who think like me, that the body can heal itself. So that's all I needed. And my friend, we booked a hotel room Saturday night. This exam was on Sunday morning, so we booked a hotel room Saturday night, so we don't have to drive 2 hours back to our town, because school was in Denver, Colorado. And so the hotel room was 111, and when she showed that to me, the key that was 111, I was like, oh my god, girl, something's gonna happen. So on Sunday, the next morning, 3 minutes before the exam started, we were still in our hotel room. I called the school and I said, hi, I'm not gonna come in to take the exam. I'm not coming into class. I'm going to follow my dreams, and I'm going to move to Vietnam and start a new career. And they were just like, you're completely dropping out? And I said, yes, I am. And number 111 gave me the courage to do that. And ever since I dropped out, I've never been happier. Changing people's lives using numerology and law of attraction. Another huge 11 sign that changed my life. Okay, these are 7. I listed 7 of them that led me to this point now. So the day I was going over to Spain to meet with over 200 entrepreneurs from around the world, and I've never been to Europe before. So the day that I prepared for Spain, I bought breakfast that was $11.10. I was like, oh, cool. It's one digit away from 1111. I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then an hour later, I went to the bank to put cash in, and my bank receipt said 11:10 a.m. I was like, okay, now it's getting a little weird. And then the third sign, an hour later, I went to the library to work on clients for their numerology, and it was at station 11. I didn't think about it. I just sat at a random place. It was at station 11. I'm like, I'm in another dimension right now, but I'm going to keep following 11. And then I got confirmation of my plane ticket to Spain, and I did not realize it was the 11th of the 10th month. And I'm getting chills right now talking about it. And so going to Barcelona, the airport where there's customs, where they do stamps for visas, it was at station 11. And I was like, oh my god, at this point I am not I'm not surprised anymore. And then I got my baggage. I picked up my baggage at the circle-y thing. I don't know what it's called. It was at the baggage claim station 11. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to keep going. I'm on the right path. And when I got back to Spain, I got an email from one of my subscribers, and it was at 11:10 a.m. And now she is spiritually and financially mentoring me. It's like she feels like a soul mother, Arlette. I'm talking about you. Um, so that one thing, it was just like, holy crap. The last story I'm going to tell you guys is following like songs. So animals, numbers, and songs are what leads me to change something. So I manifested a house following this song. So I was not in a good situation with a roommate. I did not feel safe at all. I did not want to go home. I just wanted to sleep in the car. And so I told a friend about that situation. Actually, I'm gonna go back. The day before I told my friend about my roommate situation, I heard a song right before I woke up. I heard a song. It was about love, and I saw it on TV. And I'm like, wait a minute, I've heard this song before, but I think it was created in the 70s or 80s. So I told my friend about it the next day, and she's like, okay, I don't think you should stay there anymore. How about you come stay with me? And I moved to her house 3 days later. I manifested a new house following that sign. When I told her about that situation, that roommate situation, she was thinking about her grandmother. And that song is related to her grandmother. Her grandmother plays that song when somebody is in need, needs help. And so my friend, she helped me, took me in, and now I'm living right here. Super happy. I manifested like the most peaceful roommate I've ever had. So following animals, following numbers, following songs just freaking changed my life. And if you want to know what a miracle is easy, and it's from the heart. It's from the heart. Does not require much hustling, does not require so much effort. You just take action that inspires you, make choices from love. Okay? So that's that's done. I'm done talking about me. Let's go to angel numbers. So I'm going to go list from 111 to 999. These are repeating numbers, also called angel numbers. So 111, when you see that, it means go for it. Take charge. You're on your way. There are new beginnings, or change something in your life. Start something new in your life. You're aligned. New beginnings. And then 222, it means keep hoping, keep having faith. Don't worry about it. And it's also a sign of unity and love. And that love is there, and that you're protected and you're watched over. So it's all about faith and love. 222, have faith. Keep going. And then with 333, so 333, to me, it means the Holy Trinity, like Christ, God, the Holy Spirit. A lot of major religions have it, like Isis, Osiris, Egyptian religion, not religion, but whatever the system is, Isis, Osiris, and someone else, maybe Horus. Yeah, so 333 is related to ascended masters. So people who have reach spiritual enlightenment on earth, and they're not here, but they're on a different dimension, and they're watching over you. Could also mean that your ancestors are watching you. So 333, something is being synchronized and you're being watched over. 3 also in numerology means communication. So also watch for communication that's coming to you from above. And then 444, so 4 in numerology means safety, security, and securing a safe foundation for the future. When you see 444, it says, don't worry, your future is taken care of, and your future is safe. What you're investing in is stable. And then 555, 5 in numerology means change and travel. So when you see 555, it means positive change is coming, and it's coming rapidly. So expect that change. And then 666, I barely see that, but that usually, so 6 is related to attachment with earth, family commitments, and bonds and ties. So since I haven't seen it much, for me, I interpret it as put your thoughts higher. You're not stuck in this situation. You think you're bonded, you think you're chained, but you're not. Elevate your thoughts, elevate your emotions, and that will change the situation, because your thoughts and emotions create. And then 777, so I keep seeing 777. I kept seeing that when I moved to Colorado. It means you are right on your spiritual path and you're being applauded. All the people, all the highest beings are applauding you to say, keep going. You're on your spiritual path and you are connected to a higher source. And then 888, my favorite triple number, is you are now aligned financially, and there's also financial opportunities coming your way. And there's also karma that you need to clear out before you reach that too. So there's like money lessons coming, but it's only going to push you, launch you into a new job or new career or new business opportunity. So 888, abundance is coming. Don't worry anymore about money. And then 999, it means a cycle has ended. You just learned, you just went through this phase and a cycle is done. It is complete. Just rest. It means rest. You did what you did. Let go, surrender, forgive, and now you're on to the next journey, next cycle in life. So that is all I'm sharing on how I manifested a miracle part 3. My life is led by synchronicities. So like this video, share, subscribe so I can give you guys more value and create how I manifested a miracle part 4. Also in the description, there's my Instagram, Facebook link. I create a lot of content on there. And if you want to get on a call with me, talk about life, signs, synchronicities, what to do, I can give you divine guidance. It's a free 20-minute call. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Bye.